everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be what if Izuku Midoriya had scouts from Hello Puppet. So yeah, this is how it's going to work. One day Izuku is just going through his mother's old stuff while she's at work. And Izuku finds a collection of some old let's say old DVDs of a cartoon, each holding 10 episodes. So yeah, Izuku plays them, and it has characters called Mortimer, Riley, Roscoe, Knick Knack, and some other character. I think Daisy or something. So yeah. Anyways, Izuku watches all the videos, and Izuku did not check the date, which these videos have been passed down into his family for generations, because they're such good cartoons to watch when you're bored. Inko has not really opened the box at all, so she never heard about this whole thing. Izuku just thought it was some type of a new show, since it was so good. The quality was great, everything. So Izuku turned on to the channel when it was at the last episode of the last disc. The narrator said to wait until Tuesday for the next episode. Izuku waited and waited. The episode never came. Izuku asked about his mother about this, and she said it's been off the air for centuries. Basically, for 6 generations of their family. So yeah. Izuku's all upset since he was able to finally find something to cope with it. So yeah. He found something to cope, and it was all gone. To cope with that, he was quirkless. For a year, he's watched those videos, thinking that it might be something new. But after reading, these videos were from 1985. And so yeah, after his parents fight again, Izuku packs up his things, maybe just go find this place, since it cannot be that far. So yeah. Izuku goes there, and so yeah, to give you guys some explanation, Izuku's 10, and he just wanted to cope with that he was quirkless. So yeah, he's been, well, not for a year, he's been basically, there were hundreds of those videos, those discs. Izuku's been watching all of them. Until the year he turned 10, he went to watch it, and there wasn't more videos. One case carried 40 discs. Yes, that's a lot. And I'm basically referencing Dennis the Menace cases, and I really want those back right now. Wonderful episodes. I need to get those orders for Christmas. Anyways, continuing on. Izuku finds the warehouse and just goes in. So yeah. Izuku's favorite character was basically all of them. So when Izuku was reading about everything, he just couldn't wait. Izuku might as well just live here since it's somewhere better than his home where his parents fight. But when Izuku got there, he met Mortimer. And seeing as this kid was young, he did not know what to do. But while Mortimer was giving a speech, blah blah blah, Izuku pulls out pulls out a notebook and ask Mortimer to sign it. Mortimer realized what he had in his back had everything. This kid was a fan, but Mortimer had some glee in this. Suku thought maybe he can have some tea time with Mortimer, Riley, Roscoe, Knick-Knack, and Daisy. Tea time and all of those. He thought he'd finally have somewhere to be than the world where he is outcasted for being quirkless. In a world where his parents don't fight. Just here with friends. But Mortimer pushed a button for several puppets come up. So yeah. Mortimer continues with his speech saying that since he's a fan, he can have a handyman puppet. Izuku looks through them and just picks one with blue hair and a blue shirt. So yeah. Izuku just can't wait for what's going on. As before Mortimer gets into his whole spiel of saying his voodoo, Izuku then asks something, if he can be a part of the next episode. Mortimer asks what he's talking about as Izuku talks about the episode before the next episode. The last episode of the disc. Mortimer realized that as Mortimer asks Izuku facts and quizzes about each episode, this kid was a hardcore fan. He knows everything about the show. He wants to be a part of it. So yeah. Mortimer is now getting more sad. As this kid is actually a fan that still came. They haven't had that much host for a while. Mortimer then... So yeah. Riley peeks out to see that Mortimer is not doing his voodoo. As Riley comes up with Roscoe and uses chloroform on Izuku. Riley then asks Mortimer what was he doing, what was he thinking. As Mortimer just says, he's a fan. Riley then understands as they haven't had a fan for years. But they need to do this. So yeah. Izuku was trapped in the void as Mortimer just started speaking to him just to say that everything will be okay and he'll be part of the show. So yeah. And to calm down to the tune of, and just calm down to the tone of the Handyman theme song. Izuku was about to give in. Izuku was about to give in. About to just let it all go. Knowing he'll be a part of the show. He's about to let everything go, knowing he'll be a part of the show. Also, I'm not doing the whole rhyming thing at all. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I literally tried to rhyme every sentence in the Laughing Jack video. God damn, that was torture for me. Anyways, continuing on. So yeah. Izuku picks Scout. Well, Izuku goes to the TV when he knows his parents will want to know where he is. He's missing home. He runs towards the TV as Mortimer just tries to stop him, saying he'll be a part of the show. He'll have everything he wanted. He remembers his father teaching him some tricks, but a fire trick that quirkless can use. Izuku wishes he can just do that, but as memories come flooding in, Izuku just reaches for the TV as everything turns white. Izuku wakes up, but can't talk. Izuku just wakes up as blah blah blah. You already know the whole spiel and everything. So yeah, we get to the main parts, the story changing parts. So yeah, Izuku listens to everything, and when Riley talks, Izuku literally jumps at the screen, asking for an autograph. This prompts Riley to literally jump, as she didn't expect this. Then Scout just talks off, saying that she was just wanting to trick Riley to think she didn't have any control. So yeah, Riley took this and just sighed as she said, "Take care of him. He's a fan. This will all be a part of our plan." As Riley saying, well, so yeah, basically a whole bunch of rhymes later. Zoo goes to the room and gets scared at the whole body falling. So yeah, basically during the whole thing, Scout tells Izuku that everything he needs to know. So yeah. And Izuku actually feels a little bad for this. So yeah. Blah 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 blah. Then Scout asks Izuku if she can make it in the host world. Izuku just nods. knowing that she can, mainly because they can pretend it's a part of a quirk. So yeah. Izuku just smiles, knowing everything will be okay. So yeah. Then it comes to part of the keep thing. Blah blah blah. So yeah. We then skip to Izuku and the tea party. Tea party is going on, and Riley apologizes for basically being rude to the guest. So yeah. So yeah, after a few, so yeah, Mortimer gives them a whole thing as Izuku is just ready. As Izuku is ready to get this done. So yeah, she says sorry and all that, and Mortimer tells Izuku about the deal. So yeah, we cut to Izuku and Scout just trying to close the door. Scout is just telling Izuku to put her inside the thing so that she can take whoever is blocking. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Izuku Izuku puts Riley in there as when Riley gets stuck, Izuku pulls her out as hard as he can, and so yeah. Izuku pulls Riley out as Izuku says that Riley has her arm ripped out. And it's no doubt. From the who they were framed, but now everything is tamed. I don't know why I said that, I just need to rhyme. Izuku starts running to get to the surface before Roscoe can get through. Roscoe is so yeah. So yeah. They were through the final door when Izuku was keeping Scout alive by literally slapping her against the wall. And holding one of his fingers in the socket of her arm to stop stuffing from coming out. Roscoe and Riley are reaching out for them when the door closes behind them and they hear thud as Roscoe. So yeah, Izuku finds a tunnel as Sorry about this, guys. So yeah, Izuku finds a tunnel as he climbs through and reaches into some vent system. Izuku goes in and comes into a room, which is weird. So yeah, Izuku has has Scout's arm as he just looks for anything to use. As he sees that they're in a hospital, Izuku starts pulling at stuff, throwing it around, until he finds a needle but no string. Finds a needle but no string. Izuku's starting to lose it. Izuku met the few things that kept him sane for when he knew he was never going to become a hero. Until Izuku saw two things in front of him. Quirks 51CXG and Quark A156. Izuku thought that maybe they can be helpful, and there was a chance of luck. Because every Quark has a backdraw, so he does not know what these are. So yeah. Izuku takes the Quark pills and just does not know what to do. Izuku instantly thinks of string or thread, and Izuku sees a lot of it come out of his palm. So yeah, well, his finger to be exact. Izuku then uses this as Izuku attaches the string and starts sewing at a rapid pace, telling Scout that she'll be alright and they can do the talk show or the novelty restaurant. Try and keep her spirits up as Scout is just smiling at thinking Izuku might not make it to fixing her. Until Izuku finished sewing and strings her arm back together. Scout instantly shoots up and literally yelling. This yelling causes alarms to go off. So yeah. The doctor comes in as Izuku and Scout just go through the vents. So yeah, the doctor instantly says that someone broke into the hospital is going through the vents. So yeah, they have no cameras into the vents. Here's the piece of gum I left you. Anyways, continue on. Izuku and Scout are crawling through the vents as a security officer with a X-ray quirk can only see bones that can only go through objects and even skin, and can only see bones. Basically, like a real X-ray thing. So yeah, Izuku, they use this and tell them that someone is crawling through on three limbs. So yeah, Izuku is. So yeah, they start running as they kick the doors and jump on the security guard and start running. So yeah. Izuku then runs through some doors and thinks of a lock to lock the doors as he's trying to hold the doors closed. A lock forms in his hand as he uses it to his advantage. And basically locks the doors. As Izuku starts running. So yeah. Basically, Izuku has just have to think of something before to make it. So yeah, I basically changed up the quirks to creation and thread manipulation. So yeah. Well, thread generation. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on. So, well, yeah, thread manipulation. So yeah. Izuku is just tired as he thinks of some rope. So yeah. So yeah, Izuku jumps down with rope and so yeah, they jump down with rope and Izuku realizes that he asked for rope and not bungee and jumping rope. So yeah, Izuku then just says, "We're gonna die." As Scout just starts yelling at Izuku, saying it's all his fault, but also thanks him for fixing her up. So yeah, Izuku then instantly summons several strings as they stop from hitting the ground. Izuku lets go, stops the quirk. I was surprised, and they just fall 1 foot onto the ground, fall 1 feet off the ground. So yeah. Scout and Izuku just started getting out as they're just wondering who let them go. So yeah, Izuku is just tired and just wants to go to bed. So yeah, Izuku and Scout just head to somewhere and Izuku thinks of a couch, not like a sofa. So yeah, Izuku creates it and then falls asleep under an overpass with a bunch of homeless people. So yeah, Izuku is just tired as he instantly has a headache. So yeah. Izuku instantly throws up the string manipulation pill. As his body couldn't adjust to it quick enough as he took 2 at one time. 2 cores with different effects. So yeah. Izuku has a bad headache as a backdraw to the creation quirk basically has Izuku having a huge headache. Like a small headache basically he has a limit to things he can create. But if he creates something too big, he will have a massive headache. Basically like a sofa. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys like it. Comment down, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.